So copper 2 sulfate crystals are there which are soluble. We leave it, and this is what happened after 1 week, 1 week later. So this is actually a picture after 1 week. So evaporation does not happen here. So if evaporation does not happen, what happened to the crystal? The crystal dissolve and they diffuse. That's why the whole solution turned blue. In that case, B is the right answer. Is it clear? I thought it was about like we have a solution and we leave it for 1 week, then what will happen? The reaction between solution P and solution Q is exothermic. Exothermic means it releases energy. A student is told to test the statement by mixing equal volume of the two solutions and measure the temperature change. Which two pieces of apparatus should the student use? He want to measure the temperature change and he want to measure the volume because he want to mix the equal volume of the solution, so he want to measure the volume as well. So which two pieces of apparatus the student should use? Balance is for mass, clock is for time. We don't have to measure a time. Nothing is mentioned about the time. So we don't need because we don't have to measure in the question. We don't have to measure the mass. Here thermometer is there, but we don't have to measure the mass, so it cannot be an answer. Again, volume, we can use a pipette, but we don't have to measure the time. So the two apparatus which we need a pipette. Using a pipette will measure the volume, and using a thermometer will measure the temperature. Is it clear? Question 2. Another question, a coin is dissolved in acid. The chromatography is used to test the solution. The diagram shows the chromatogram obtained. What is coin made of? Made from? Coin is not. Coin is made up of. First thing, because two spots are there, so it will be a mixture. So it cannot be A, it cannot be B. And what coins are made up of? Metal or non-metals? The coinage metals are there, non-metals are not. There are only two non-metals. For which we like 11 non-metals are there in a gaseous and only one is there in a liquid state. So coins are actually made from mixture of the metal. So C is the right answer. Question 4. What do nuclei of hydrogen molecule contain? Nuclei, they're only asking about nucleus. The metal was dissolved in the solid, that's why it was able to move. It would dissolve in acid. So hydrogen nuclei only contain proton, that's why D is the right answer. Question 5, which statement about isotopic atoms of element, which statement about isotope is correct? They have different number of new electrons, yes or no? And they have different number of neutron. So the correct answer, isotopes have the same number of electron and proton. The correct answer, because if you check the definition of isotope, they will have same protons and electrons, and they have different neutrons. So they have different number of neutron, that's true. They have different number of electron, that's wrong. So that's why C is the right answer. Is it clear, this question? Is it clear, the concept of isotope? Because isotope have same proton and electron and they have different neutrons. Then this question, which diagram shows positively charged? To be a positively charged, it means it should have more protons and it should have less electrons. So which is positive charge? It is having 3 proton, 2 electron. This is having 3 proton, 3 electron. 9 protons and 9 electrons. And this is having 9 protons and 10 electrons. So this will be negative charge, this will be neutral, neutral, and this will be a positive charge. The diagram shows a structure of hydrogen peroxide, the total number of electrons used in the bonding. As we discussed, one line represents 2 electrons. Whenever there is one line, it represents 2 electrons are involved. So this is 2, 4, 6. That's why C is the right answer. So this was May, June 2000, October, November 2005 paper. The next session will discuss more questions. Any question related to the class today? So I'll end the session and share this with you.